What's going on, my people? Welcome back to Israel's Movie Reviews. This week we're going to be going over the Matrix trilogy because we got that Matrix Part 4 coming out, and look forward to that movie. I remember watching the first movie, which we're going to be reviewing right now, and this movie broke all kinds of records, and it was the first time we really got to see a lot of the visual effects that, we'll get to see on a regular basis later on, right? This movie came out in the early 2000s, and it was a top-notch movie with impressive production design, effects, incredible visual designs as well. This movie was overwhelming and spectacular because it was the first part of a trilogy with some of the best action scenes you've seen on a silver screen or ever made in general. This excitingly original film is full of thrills, cutting-edge visuals, like I said before, stylist innovations, the fight sequences, the tension that it builds, the suspense, the groundbreaking races in the movie, but also, several commercial elements that it had in the movie, including computer simulated violence. This is a dynamic, fast-paced, but yet amusing movie. And even though I say fast-paced, some of it was overlong. It's an enjoyable movie, somewhat kind of like a lightheaded piece of escapism, right? With a state-of-art special effects sound, the visual, straightforward screenplay. This movie was a big budget. You could tell that it was a lot of money to do the movie. Joel Silver produced the movie, which led to the booming sci-fi adventure fantasy market with plenty inventiveness and imagination to it. This movie broke the mold when it comes to that. We look at Marvel and their special effects now. This movie paved the way for movies like that. This movie's full of action. It's complemented by these rousing scenes, breathtaking fights and struggles, which are spotlighted in this. This movie basically deals with Neo, Keanu Reeves' character, and he's thought to be the chosen one, a computer hacker that learns from mysterious rebels about the true nature of his reality and his role in the war against its controllers, right? One night, a mysterious woman named Trinity, played by Carrie-Anne Moss, seeks him out and introduces him to a faceless character that has been waiting for him for some time. And then we get introduced to Lawrence Fishburne's character, who they call Morpheus, who eventually carries him to the Oracle and lets him know about his future. As Neo learns about this Matrix, this society, he's aware of all life on Earth may not be nothing more than an elaborate masquerade created by cyber intelligence. And in result to that, people think that he's the chosen one. In his mind, he's as lost as the people watching the movie, and there's rebel leaders led by Morpheus that estimate that they have little time until they discover Zion, which is their place of habitation, right? Their home. And during this, Neo has to decide whether he's going to save a whole community in Zion or save Trinity and Morpheus and the partners of, the dark fate, right? And the protagonist of the movie is an Agent Smith, who's able to clone himself, played by Hugo Weaving. And, you can tell he's a traitor that becomes a group of simulated beings that kind of masquerading in these machines. And the group that's really battles to hold back the Sentinel invasion that's coming to overtake them, while the human city of Zion is preparing for the oncoming war with the machines with very little chances of survival, you know? That's basically the plot in a nutshell. I don't want to spoil things for you if you haven't seen the movie, although it's been 20-something years. But this is an action-packed movie. You're going to enjoy it. It's booming from beginning to end. This follows some of the best action scenes ever made on film. Plenty of bounds and leaps over buildings, including some visual effects by John Gaeta, who's a legend in this game. This movie contains impressive fights, chills, breathtaking designs. It has a dense philosophy, and many other things. Like I said, from beginning to end, comic book action-packed, extreme violence in this. You know, people that love imaginative cinematography and goth and all those kind of things are going to enjoy this film. This was definitely an original masterpiece. There was, nonetheless, because of the stylish visuals and effects, it entertained. I like the monotone speaking that Hugo Weaver uses to his disposal. He's at his best. You know, I found him very interesting in this. Lawrence Fishburne's character was up there, man. This guy doesn't give a bad performance. And, you know, and once again, this movie definitely, because of its spectacular visual aspect, it's a crowd pleaser. So you go ahead and check that out. That's the original Matrix. And let me know what you thought about the movie. Leave it in the comment section. And if you liked this video, please hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.